Hello, and welcome to Whiz. I am Anna, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Whiz. Hope you are fit and fine. Today, I bring another personality test for you. Do you know? Your nose's form shows your personality characteristics. Before starting the video, please like and subscribe Whiz. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Please share our channel to your friends and family. Also do comments below. What about your nose? Toggle nose, Greek nose that is erect, uneven nose, like the former US President Barack Obama's Nubian nose. What your nose's form reveals about your personality. We'll describe your personality characteristics today, depending on the form of your nose. There have been numerous studies and investigations into the relationship between our genetic heritage and the shape of our noses for a very long time. To identify different sorts of nose forms, scientists from all around the world have examined 3D scans of individuals from various racial groups and climatic regions. The size of the nostrils, the distance between them, the height of the nose, the length of the bridge, the level of nasal tip protrusion, the area of the nostrils, and the external area of the nose are all factors that experts consider. Physiognomists have been researching the forms of our noses to understand a person's character and personality traits, which makes it more fascinating and enlightening from a psychological standpoint. Do you realize that face reading studies and practices date back 3,000 years? According to face reading expert Jen Hanner, face reading can reveal your personality traits like an open book and help you discover who you are as a person, deepen romantic relationships, enhance your parenting abilities by understanding your personality, and even understand what the personality traits of the people you meet, or check out profiles on dating websites. Let's find out what your personality can be determined from the shape of your nose. You have a very strong personality if you have a Roman nose. Your drive is really contagious. You enjoy difficulties. You'll probably make a fantastic leader. You seldom lack the endurance to complete tasks or reach your intended objective. You have a strong will. Your ability to think strategically aids you in effectively organizing things, weighing opposing viewpoints, and achieving enormous affluence by middle age. You have a forceful attitude. You enjoy being in charge and being ahead of the pack, not just in terms of walking faster than they do, but also in terms of education, fashion, the most recent events, etc. In fact, you have a higher propensity to recognize issues before the general public does. You are not the sort of person who makes decisions in a hurry. You tend to be disobedient and don't care about other people's acceptance. You don't really care what people think of you. When you are putting your best effort into making your objectives a reality, you are happiest. You will probably stick out in a crowd if you have a Nubian nose with a broad base. Barack Obama, a former US president, is a prime example of this nose type. You have a wide range of perspectives, are insatiably curious, and are constantly looking for original solutions to issues or goals. You have a charming and appealing personality. Additionally, you have a propensity for emotional expression and the ability to articulate thoughts with authority. You take a long view and tackle situations with finesse. You don't often find yourself yelling or screaming at others. Your ability to put ideas into words is astounding. You naturally talk in front of groups. In public discussions, you frequently stand out and draw attention easily. You are also regarded as a friendly family member. No matter the heights of your work, you will always take care of your family and bring them along for the ride. When you enter your home, you are a modest person. You have a hunger for learning. You are a well-informed person with a flexible way of thinking. Wisdom is typically acquired via real-world situations and experiences. You have a great conversational style too. You are a people person because you have a busy social life. When necessary, you don't hesitate to command the attention of the whole room. Who wouldn't listen to you if you had the proper information and the right words to say? You have a very strong personality if you have a Roman nose. Your drive is really contagious. You enjoy difficulties. You'll probably make a fantastic leader. You seldom lack the endurance to complete tasks or reach your intended objective. You have a strong will. Your ability to think strategically aids you in effectively organizing things, weighing opposing viewpoints, and achieving enormous affluence by middle age. You can trust people to tell you their secrets. They can trust you not to betray them. However, you take a while to trust someone or confide in them about your personal affairs. Although it will take some time to gain your trust, you will be courteous and amiable. People are at peace with you because of your pleasant aura. However, because of your capacity for patience, you tend to stay around situations and people far longer than is necessary. You most likely have a charming yet extremely angular look. You express yourself clearly and succinctly. The presence of so many other powerful individuals overwhelms you. You are skilled at making yourself appear to be the crowd's most composed and collected individual. You're probably a subject matter authority on things like art and beauty. You almost never run out of subjects to discuss or opportunities to provide your insightful opinions. Such nose forms are more common among men and women who work in the media, as personal assistants, models, or in creative fields. You're connected to things that benefit society. You like it and feel proud of yourself when you play a crucial part in bettering someone's life. You might be surprised to learn that, despite having a crooked nose, you are quite the opposite of the term. You are the most straightforward and direct type of person. Although the form of your nose may suggest otherwise, you are a person of integrity and kindness. You pay attention and are an excellent listener. You will always be the one in a group who empathizes rather than passes judgment. You're not the kind to mince words. The most challenging issue at hand, though, you have little trouble solving. Additionally, it's probable that your timetables will be brief and straightforward. You seem to prefer straightforward stuff. You make an effort to avoid difficult talks and contentious relationships. You have a firm foundation in your morals and principles, which makes you a wonderful parent, friend, spouse, and companion. You patiently hear what is being said before responding. You have the power to give the other person a sense of being heard and recognized. Although you don't have a dominating personality, you shouldn't be taken for granted for your simplicity. To be treated like a doormat is not something you like. You could come out as frigid or unyielding in public or while assessing the issue, but it is only a front. In fact, many individuals with crooked noses have achieved superstar status. Hence, it may end up being a really distinctive feature of your face. You are a quick thinker, bright, street-savvy, wise, and careful person if you have a fleshy nose. You are also compassionate, understanding, sensitive, and emotional. Although these traits can only be seen in you if you are well acquainted with them. Typically, you avoid making assumptions. It's fascinating how quickly you think and respond to your thoughts. You occasionally have a hostile demeanor. You are also very cautious with your money. You are skilled at money management. You won't spend money on unnecessary expenses or to flaunt your wealth. You live a happy life because you prefer to pay attention to the good things. You won't waste time on unimportant things like spilt milk or anything else. You like to get things done quickly and efficiently. Although you may come across as competitive and aggressive to the outside world, you are a very loving and devoted partner. You don't spend much time sugarcoating the truth when you tell it. If you have a button nose, also known as a celestial nose, not only is your nose the cutest nose type in the world, but your demeanor also exudes sweetness. However, one should not fall into the trap of believing that attractiveness is your only asset. You have a strong sense of self, are tenacious, and are impulsive. You have a strong sense of optimism. You won't just sit around. You'll usually be engaged in a variety of activities. You prepare well and make sensible time investments. Before investing your time and effort in a certain activity, you will be aware of the rewards that await you. You are effective at finishing your scheduled duties on time. Even though you listen to everyone, you will go with your gut or inner voice. Most of the time, you get your way or obtain what you want. You make an obedient friend and companion. You'll take on their suffering in order to support them. You should have a strong sense of ambition, independence, and leadership if you have a hawk nose. You also possess strong business acumen and razor-sharp intuition. You have an uncanny ability to recognize possibilities. You also have a particular interest in spiritual issues. You excel at paving your own road to achievement with efficiency and success. You are really assured of yourself. You are capable of becoming obstinate at times. People with hawk nose forms are determined to reach financial independence or higher in their employment, regardless of gender. You're also recognized for being the type of person that puts their personal interests first. It does imply that you often act selfishly. You need to be respected and valued very much. You don't hesitate to take chances, and you could even disregard the feelings of other people while doing so. You keep an eye on getting the most benefit possible from a circumstance. You won't hesitate to express your viewpoint aloud, and stand by it if necessary. Your confidence makes you stand out among the throng. Women with such noses go on to have exceptional academic and commercial skills. If your nose tip points upwards and you have somewhat noticeable nostrils, you have a little nose, commonly referred to as a snub nose, which is typically observed in social settings. Because you work well in a team, you have little issue prospering in social situations. Most people think you're adorable, upbeat, and loving. You are a kind person who uses inventiveness to accomplish objectives. You are also an excellent planner. You complete tasks and go on to the next one. You tend to be quite careless, which occasionally causes you to lose sight of time or other details. Your freewheeling disposition also sometimes seems to prevent you from achieving or displaying a particular amount of maturity. Or to put it another way, you sometimes have a tendency to portray your inner child. When faced with uncomfortable circumstances, you are also observed to be rather irritable and show signs of impatience. Your rage might suddenly flare up, which occurs relatively infrequently, and it is not a pretty sight. For instance, you could have a hard time getting along with those who can't let things go. You also have a very private nature. You have a distinct thinking and dislike working for someone else. If you have a big nose with a bulbous tip and huge nostrils, you won't obey commands from others. You enjoy having your own business. You are known to make huge movements or be the center of attention in a room. Numerous studies have demonstrated the connection between a prominent nose and a sense of leadership, ego, and independence. You don't engage in idle chatter. You take advantage of every moment and partake in pursuits that nourish your spirit. You are an independent, practical person who forges his or her own way and doesn't depend on others to get things done. You are well known for being a natural leader who strives for excellence in whatever you do. Work that is repetitive or systemic dulls the mind. You place a high value on the caliber of the work delivered. As a result, you become extremely critical of your own work and put forth extra effort to remedy any minor flaw. You have a reputation for having excellent manners and for treating people with great grace. In fact, because you are more likely to come up with effective ideas, others look to you for answers. You are also a wise financial manager. You have access to reliable sources of revenue. You also exercise good financial management. Now we discuss some fun facts with you. Do you know you are excellent at saving money? If your nostrils are visible from the front, individuals with big noses, especially women, either become extremely affluent or marry wealthy individuals. Please comment below and let us know the shape of your nose. Thank you for watching Whiz. The nose shape personality test is fun. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and to like and subscribe Whiz. Please share this video with your friends and family. Goodbye and have a pleasant day.